The line says, "Let me see through your eyes." What would you see if you recognized that the only eyes that God has are in your head? And that everything you see is what God sees? Are you looking for the best or just only recognizing the worst? We have to look past the condition and look to the truth at all times, because that's what God is looking at and looking for. That was not in the script. Good morning, everybody. It was just in God's script, and God just keeps writing scripts, whether I think I know what's going on or not. God, are you writing another script right now? Well, we'll see what happens. Ernest Holmes writes that half-hearted wishing should not be mistaken for desire. Our wishes are always changeable. We want something today, and tomorrow we want something different. Desire is the force that drives us to reach out and claim what is ours. The point this morning is that desire is not a bad word. Our society has taught us that your desires must be sinful, they must be sinister, they must be something wrong, that if anyone knew exactly what you desired, you would be judged for it. But the desire that you have within you is motivated by the spirit that is within you. There is a series called Lucifer. And those of you that have been around here a while know I love the story of Lucifer. Lucifer, morning star. So the story goes that Lucifer decides to leave hell and go to LA. Not sure which one's worse, but nonetheless. He opens a club. Now, Lucifer Morningstar only has one gift and special ability in this series. And the special ability he has is that you cannot lie to him if he asks you the question, "What do you really want?" I have to thank Lucifer for that. Because most of the time I really wish I had the ability that you couldn't lie to me when I asked you, "What do you really want?" But then I don't want you to turn the same thing on me. So if you understand that it is not sinister, that it is not sin, that is not something wrong with you, that your desire is actually propelled and given to you by the divine, what do you really want? Because what you really want is the desire of your heart. And no matter what we say, no matter what we do, down within the inside of us, there is a desire that is trying to manifest in our lives. And we should always check into the content of that desire and ask ourselves, is this a life-affirming thing? Because if it is life-affirming, it is given to us by the Spirit. Therefore, it is empowered by the Spirit to manifest in your life. It is the act of faith to accept that what your desire is already on the way. Because once you accept it, you are operating in faith at all times, recognizing that by faith, this desire that is within me is given to me by the divine, and all I have to do is hold on to it and wait for it to manifest in my life. Your desires are not wrong. They are not sinful. They are given to us by the divine. And therefore, they are empowered by this same Spirit to manifest in our experience. The power is factory installed. It is already there, just like the desire is already installed. So if you were asked the question and you understand that your desire is not something that is wrong, but something that is given to you by the divine, what do you really desire? Because what you really desire is the only thing that is really going to satisfy you. The Gospel of Thomas says, if you bring forth what is within you will save you. If you don't bring forth what is within you, what you don't bring forth will destroy you. Now, destroy sounds like judgment, so just look at it like this. If you don't manifest in your life what really is within you, you will always walk around dissatisfied and unsatisfied. You can't be satisfied because there is something within you that is propelling you and moving you in that direction. The hardest thing sometimes that I have to deal with is that I watch people become successful in life or their dreams come true, and as a result of that, they leave. They go someplace else. They leave where I'm working. They leave my church. They travel. They do something else. And a little bit of me, selfish part of me, doesn't ever really want them to go. But if I recognize when I look at their face that something is being fulfilled in their life that is the desire of their heart, I have to release it and let them go. Because there is nothing that will satisfy us sufficiently if we don't manifest the desire of our heart. Tom asked me when I first met him, he was looking at my CV and he said, "You didn't monetize all of these components of your CV." And by the way, he can manifest at any time. Just wakey, let me let you know. And you don't recognize it. If you were to script out your life for the things that you will do for free, the things you will pay to do, the things you will sacrifice to do, there's a desire in your heart. I'll use the choir. The choir doesn't get paid to show up. They show up out of their passion and their love and their desire to sing together, to worship together, and to praise God in front of us and bring us into their experience. They do that at a sacrifice to themselves. I know they get here at 7 o'clock on Monday night, which means they came on 50 and 80 in the evening after 6 p.m. You gotta have some God in you to want to get on the road between 6 and 7, unless you are going home. If you are going home, you will fight all the traffic in the world. But will you go home and come out and fight the traffic to get back here? It is because you have a desire within you that cannot be satisfied until it manifests. That is the lesson for us this morning. You can't hear me at all?
Am I supposed to like this? My God voice. So, do you make the sacrifice? Is the passion within you sufficient enough that it will motivate you, that regardless to the barrier and the boundaries and the limitations and the people that are in your way and the conditions that are in your life, do you allow that spirit that is within you and the power within you to propel you beyond the conditions and the circumstances and the barriers and the boundaries, to understand that there's a superpower within you that you can overcome because it's built inside of you already? And you will not be satisfied. I'm here to tell you, if you don't follow up on the desire of your heart, you will not be satisfied. And when we are not satisfied, what do? We are miserable and we make everybody miserable around us. You know, some people are happy to see you coming, and the other folks grimace when you come because they know you coming with that story. Rather than the excitement and the power of allowing it to manifest in your life because it wants to come forth. It is the divine idea that it is desire. You can make it all kinds of words, but I like the idea that it is a desire, because then you think about things like passion and love and adoration and the kinds of things that are difficult for us to share in the world, because we look vulnerable when we share what we love and where our desires are. And our desires, we always think we can be rejected if we operate within that desire. But the point of it all is the objection, the barrier, the limitation is always the condition that is in front of us that we can always overcome, because the power is built within us to overcome the circumstances that present themselves. The people that present themselves, the news that presents itself, all the obstacles and challenges, the naysayers, Lord, the naysayers. No matter what's good, if you say the weather is a great day and the weather is good, they say, well, but it's hot. We live in Northern California. It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot. But now, I'm thankful for this. It really hasn't been that hot this year. Now, it may be coming down the aisle right here in August, but it hasn't been that hot. But can you just appreciate what life is providing for you, understanding that there is this inspiration that is within us that moves us forward? And the idea and the desire is the guarantee that if we operate within the desire, it will manifest. It will manifest. It will manifest beyond our wildest dreams. But it is only if you are willing to operate within your desire, and to not only operate on the expectations that other people have given us. Because you don't really get to make, you can decide anything you want about me, but you don't know what the desire of my heart is. But you can look at my life, and it's evident. And it's also evident in your life. Prime example, look at your checkbook. You can tell what you love. You can tell what your desires are by just looking where you will spend your money. Second biggest evidence is look at your calendar. Where are you willing to spend your time? Because it's more valuable often than the money. But if it is a desire of your heart, you don't care how much time it takes. You don't care what money it takes, because there is something in you that pushes you forward, that is within you, that says, if I don't let this out, if I don't let this potential become a manifestation and experience in my life, I am never going to be satisfied. Not happy, satisfied. There is a difference. Happiness is based on happenings, on circumstances. That's what happenings are. But there is something within us that has joy that overcomes the happenings in life, because the desire is there. We know that it is going to manifest, and we can rejoice until it manifests in our life. But the desire is the seed of the manifestation. So in the words of Lucifer Morningstar, you can call me the devil this morning. It won't be the first time. Believe me. What do you really want? What you really want is what you have the power to manifest if you are willing to operate in spiritual power. And so it is. I have to find this anointed place where I can feel prepared. Where is it? The anointing is right here. Let us pray. Giving thanks and praise for this one power and presence that reveals itself in and through each one of us. The desire of my heart has been placed there. It is a vital piece in the creation and the unfolding person and each idea and each desire is important because there is infinite and divine intelligence that reveals itself through each one of us. God has no eyes but us, no hands but ours, no feet but ours. God goes where I go. And every time I breathe, every breath is the breath of God. So I leave this place knowing that the desire within my heart is empowered to come forth if I am willing to recognize, acknowledge it, and trust that God's word does not come back void. It shall manifest exactly what I say. Believing this and for so much more, I release my word, I let it go. And so it is. It's time for our offering. It's time for our offering. How many of you have a bank account? Okay? You have a bank account and the bank takes your money and uses your money to make money for the bank. And as a result of that, you get some interest associated with the money that you save. You don't make as much money off of the money that you invest as the bank does. It's the same way about giving. You benefit from everyone else's giving in the room, but if you want it to be really manifest in your life, it's your individual giving that gets blessed. It is the law of circulation in action. So you are all invited to participate in the law of circulation in your life. Because my money is God in action. I send it forth to bless it, to prosper, all who come in contact with me. And so it is. And please welcome back to CSA.
Oh, you got that one. Excellent. This one's blurred. I think so. I'm sorry.
Justin, the mics might be switched. I don't know if you figured it out. Sorry. So we did Kirk Franklin's Stomp a few weeks ago. I don't know if you remember, but yeah, it was a good one. So we are going to do another Kirk Franklin song today. Keep it going with the theme for this month. This is one of my favorite Kirk Franklin songs, and it's called Bless Me. Let all these folks that's with me, God have everything. Take it up, favor. Favor, favor, let it follow me. One with all creation, I have no enemies. Favor, favor, God not just for me, but so everyone around me can have everything. Let all these folks that's with me, God have favor, 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 favor. Favor, favor, let it follow me. One with all creation, I have no enemies. Favor, everyone around me can have everything. Let all these folks that's with me, God have everything. Take it up, bless me. Bless me, bless me, bless me, God in me. Death has been defeated, there is a victory. Bless me, God not just for me, but so everyone around me can have everything. Let all these folks that's with me, God have everything. Let all these folks that's with me, God have everything. Let all these folks that's with me, God have everything. Come on, CSA. Put those hands in. Let's go, let's go. Persecuted, not abandoned. We have everything we need. mind to mind.
We got everything we need.
Lift her up, lift her up.
Our God's got everything we need.
Take it up, take it up.
We got everything we need.
Take it up, take it up.
We got everything we need.
Lift the people's spirits up.
We got everything we need.
Come on, TSA, get up.
We got everything we need.
And I never shall forget.
We got everything we need.
God never failed me yet.
We got everything we need.
Every trial, every test.
We got everything we need.
We're blessed, we're blessed, we're blessed, we're blessed.
We got everything we need.
We're blessed, we're blessed, we're blessed, we're blessed.
We got everything we need.
We're blessed, we're blessed, we're blessed, we're blessed.
We got everything we need.
We're blessed, we're blessed, we're blessed, we're blessed.
We got everything we need.
Yeah, CSA, we're blessed.
I got everything we need.
Turn it up.
We got everything we need.
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 Our God's got everything we need.
I got everything we need.
Oh. We got everything we need. We got everything we need.
We got everything we need.
We got everything we need.
We got everything we need.
Our God's got everything.
Our God's got everything we need.
Come on, Cole, come on. Cole Country on guitar, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up, give it up. Here we go, here we go. Bless me, bless me.
Bless me, God and me. Death has been defeated. Here is a victory. Bless me, God, not just for me, but so everyone around me can have everything.
Let all these folks,
Let all these folks that's with me, God, have everything.
let all these folks that's with me, God